Wonder when they're gonna add the lightning member. Apparently it's confirmed, which is amazing and also shocking. I didn't think that they were gonna do it. There we go. Finally got somebody on the board. Pendulum is gonna be a great choice for this. The formula would be good too. Ooh, yes. I will. If I can afford that, I'm gonna grab this. Not yet. This is the best feeling thing in the entire game right now. Like, I don't know why this feels as good as it does. Okay, I gotta stop attacking the trap. Fight something that actually takes damage. Man, that feels so good to use. It doesn't seem to be super effective, but it definitely feels good. Didn't cast the dragons? I need to make that not spam. The rules that I put in place for that are no good. What you got? Nope. Well, maybe. You know, reducing cooldowns is probably actually pretty good. 30%. It's on a mix of rules that are not just a timer. Some of them are based on like the amount of lines that have passed up to a certain point. Like it'll jump the gun if it thinks it's been too long since it's last answered. Part of the bot, one of the features, I can't remember which, will actually reduce the time based on the amount of messages that have been sent. And what I probably need to do is every module every module, whether it's raffles or trivia or whatever, they need to share that behavior. They need to have a basically like a throttling module built into each part of the bot. Something that's shared that's like I haven't combined it all into one thing yet, but I should. That basically says like here's a bunch of timers that have rules that can be duplicated across the bot. So it could say like if a certain amount of time has passed, extremely long amount of time has passed, that it'll always respond. Or a base amount of time that goes lower and lower per every message that's sent. And most of the rest of the bot uses that rule. And it makes it very low frequency of spam. But what it also means is that if the chat is super active, then the bot will become more like it'll start sending out more messages. That way, whatever the bot's trying to do doesn't get lost. So the bot, like when the chat isn't very active, the bot kind of goes to sleep. But right now, it doesn't sleep for long enough. And really, it should wait for a minimum of like 4 messages. Like always, just like if it, I don't know. It's hard to say. Where's that enhanced? Here we go. Wait, this isn't the one I wanted. Crap, I thought this was the dragon crap. I misread it. Great. Yeah, I sort of need to force it to, spam a little bit, because if anybody comes in and it's been dormant, and they don't say anything, then it doesn't pick up. So it's sort of like, how it is right now is kind of fine, but I don't like that it sort of looks spammy. It only really matters if nobody's around. That's the funny thing. So it only matters if nobody's around, and if nobody's around, it doesn't matter. Alright, well, that was easy. Oh, I don't have any of that. Wait. I have one of those. Oh my god, I just realized I could spam the shit out of this. My dash is infinite use. Because the cooldown's so short. I need to get a better dash. See, that's the spamming behavior that I don't like. I need to increase that duration, I think, to be longer. Maybe. Man, this thing is so spammable. Does it do a strength search? It looks for case insensitive, but there's a couple different. For most of the questions, there's. I guess I can put as many possible answers as I want into the system, and it's a case insensitive match from there. So usually I put a few variants of things. I think I might skip. I might take the stylus. Yeah. Don't want the gauntlet. Fangs could be good. If it was Wanderer's Gemstone, those words would match, but Wanderer's Gemstone wouldn't. Didn't you type the same thing twice? Oh, with a question mark at the end, it would not, no. It has to be whatever it is, yeah. Do I have anything signature related that I care about? So the formula isn't going to work. I guess I'm going to take the fangs. And regret the hell out of it. Because that makes me worse against council members, but better against everything else. Yeah, I might need to make it strip out punctuation. Which wouldn't be difficult to do. I put that in the same check where I'm already checking the, I'm forcing both the answer and the submission to be case insensitive. I was thinking about that earlier. I wasn't sure how important it would be, but I'm kind of thinking it might be. Might have to do it. Oh, I'm not gonna get that chest, am I? I don't think I am. So there's two different rules for it. One is that if you haven't found this room in particular, then like this portal, for example, would just take you to the center of the map. If you have found it, so you see the star in the center, this portal will just take me to the star. So it would take me over here. But because I found this room, these portals take me back and forth between like whatever this shop is, or you know, the whatever this room is, and the this basically is the exit, and it's sealed by a mini boss. And so if I activate this, it brings the mini boss out, and then once I beat him, I can leave. But I don't want to do that yet because we got stuff to beat. I tend to try to complete 100% of the map every single time. very rare that I don't. Cardice Prime's good. Gust Volley will let me open that chest, though. Fire. Oh, perfect. Are you kidding me? I've been waiting for these stupid things. Yeah, the water dragon does look a little strange. I totally agree. It's because it's rendering it on. It's rendering it effectively 3D or something. Or there's something that they're doing. I think it's mapped to a... Yeah, the swoosh isn't. I bet they could just change the trail looks, make it look a little bit better. Too smooth. All right, here we go. Hella strong. Oh, the Tabi will stack with my robe, which also gives me evasion. Merlin. Yeah, it's a good choice. It would be a solid guess. I need money. Alright, let's do this. Oops. Easy enough. Oh, it's not a basic? Wait, what is this then? Oh, I don't think I've had this one yet. Dart forward and pin all foes in your path with piercing lightning needle. This is newer. Pretty sure. I don't think I've seen that one before. How long is the timer? It's 5 minutes. I might need to increase that. I sort of didn't do any research before I wrote this one. I just based it on a vague memory of old IRC trivia. I could change it. I've got it, like, I wrote it myself. I've got the source code right in front of me. Just have to restart the bot real quick. Man, this thing heals so fast. Has anyone actually paid for it? Not me. But I also never used a like a payment required version of it anyways. Oh, I used Trillion for a bit. And then it became Pigeon. I don't actually use anything besides Discord anymore. I don't use, like, AIM, ICQ... I mean, I've used Slack for work-related stuff. And not quite Skype Link for work, unfortunately, and now it's crappy Microsoft Teams. Oops. Did I just drop something without realizing it? No. That's so spammy. Facebook, ugh. I need to formally delete my Facebook account. I won't get anything out of it besides they won't track anything new, or they'll minimize so many things tracking that are new. For me, it's just, for Fate, like, it's, I don't get anything out of Facebook. Seems to all be good choices, but I don't quite need them. Frostfan would be cool to mix with, Gust Volley. Like, instead of Voltaic Needle. I'm gonna think about that. I haven't logged into Facebook in years. The only time I really ever used it was for making posts for the channel, but nobody ever visited the Facebook page, so why do I care? Man, I took so much damage. Armor, yes. Yeah, I don't personally. I don't have a lot of friends and family that I keep up with. Overall, I guess. Anybody, like for me, it's all on Discord, anyways. Mostly, I don't talk to a lot of family. Is Zeal even on the list? No. I'm running out of things to do with all this money. You could take. You have two chances to take something that I want to get rid of. Crap! That was the one I wanted. Oh, it's an enhanced Dragon Surge though. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. This one? Crap. Well, actually. Those really frequently. I don't know if that was a gain or a loss, because the dragons weren't doing much. They just homed in on their own. Should have done that. Good damage at least. Alright. God, this stupid freaking Earth dude's gotta go. Replace with two of them. That's perfect. I think that maybe the chatbot's a little bit too spammy. What do you guys think? At least the trivia stuff is. Normally the chatbot just chills and does nothing. Like, it'll wait for messages. It'll sit, like, it needs a minimum amount. Yeah, I need to give it a minimum amount of messages or something for the lower bound. What's the rate right now? What is this? Titan's Equilibrium. Hold on. Increases the damage and cooldown for unenhanced Arcana, but increases the damage and cooldown for enhanced Arcana. Aren't most of these enhanced though? Oh, I don't want that. I need to get rid of this. It's cursed? Huh. Wait a second. Decreases the damage and cooldown of enhanced. Oh, so it's... Oh, wait a second, wait a second. I recognize this stupid thing. Does anybody recognize what this object is based on the icon? Also, I just realized at some point I cut the shit out of my finger. When did I do this? I have a small cut at the bottom of my right middle finger. Huh. It's really rare that I cut myself. This is the little dagger thing that's this is from Avengers Endgame, or Avengers the previous one. It's the one where it's like balanced, you know, whatever the quote was. Yeah. Hand circuit line would be great. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. I wonder if I cut myself when I was chopping, I was chopping, why is there no blood from this, though? How the hell did I cut myself? There we go. I was chopping, lettuce and tomatoes for tacos earlier. Maybe I cut myself then, but why, how would I cut myself on the, I want to cut myself on that part of my finger, not notice it, and not bleed on anything. Oh, it has to be you. Fine. I think he always takes 200 flat. Oh crap, I haven't found the green guy yet. What paper have I touched though? It's not big enough to be. It's too big to be a paper cut. Yeah. Paper cuts hurt like hell too. How small they are. Oops. I guess I'll have to get a band-aid and some stuff on it later. Need to find that green guy ASAP. Where is he? Where's my damn shop? Here we go, finally.
This
Oh, crap. I've got like a whole stack anyways. So my armor should be really high. Yeah, 12% damage reduced. Plus higher evasion. This should be pretty solid. Wait, wind? Got wind, earth, and I got this. Let's see. Oh, increase. Oh, God. How many of these are cursed? 2 cursed. 3 cursed. So what do I not want that sucks? The Relic of Word card I don't need anymore. New York? That's gonna be what? 8%. So I have the max defense already. The cooldown reduction is worthless because I already have the thing that makes it crazy. Curse Eater's Mask, which is also cursed? No. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be good. Cooldowns would be as low as they were earlier, but it won't matter. Not this one. Where's the last percent? There, oh, it's, yeah. Alright. We did like 99% of that. Ooh, this one's really good, but I don't care to use it. Well, perfect timing. crap. Whoa. The evasion's really paying off there. Nope. Did not mean to jump in front of that. Second E and element. They were copy pasted, so. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Ooh. Wait, it didn't give it to me. I should have dropped this stupid thing first. Oh well. Man, this cut on my finger is such a clean cut that I must have cut myself on a knife. But I just cannot remember how was I so focused on making tacos that I just cut my finger and didn't even realize? Like, there's no blood anywhere. Tacos are pretty great. It hurt a little bit. Oh, come on. These dudes lagging as much as they are. How many have you answered right? I don't know. Use the, there's a command, trivia scores. Try that. Significant boost in armor. I might do that. Oh. With interest. Goes towards paying off this debt. I don't really need gold though. I think the armor of greed's probably a way to go. 16, crap, this thing. Thesis on defense I need to keep. Hold on, let me make sure it didn't reset. Alright, so this, the vampire fangs can go, I think. Assuming that. The sprite can go. How much does this give me? 16%. This is good. It's like this. With terrible formatting, and I should do better. Okay, at least these are all bad. Oh my god, why is there so much, like, shit I can't dodge here? You know what those do. Definitely gonna need that potion soon. Sparkery is pretty good. I don't have that one. I've never actually heard that one before. I know generally what it is. I somewhat know the meme, but I've never actually heard it. Oh jeez. Luckily their damage is so low now. Between the evasion and the thesis on defense and everything, and all the armor, I'm doing pretty well. Did I not add that? Thought I did. Maybe murderers with an S. Oh, just leave me the hell out of here, please. What the hell? The high-end burst mage is a monster. There we go. Ooh, this was. I don't want that. Screw that. No cube for me. Only 47 gold, too. Whoa. There you go. Hey, cat. This is a big ass room. What the hell? That's a lot of spawns. Too many projectiles today. Well, it's a lot more hectic right now because I've got all my cooldowns reduced by half. And then further reduced for other reasons. So, like, nothing, and plus my signature charge is faster. So, this is like beast mode.
Look at the bones!
The better basic would be good. It's so expensive. Was it? Like, half of it was just, like, winged from the wiki. I need to add more questions. I'm up for anything. We could add some, like, general knowledge, movies, whatever. Steed ideas. But the bot will support as many questions as you can throw at it. So I'm totally down. Oh god, freaking, I just realized the spikes are gonna be rough. Spikes are making this very rough. To be honest, this kind of reminds me of something in Rygar, for anybody who's actually played that. What is this? Added chance to shoot a bouncing bubble when using basic arcana. That's cool. Oh, they're all candies. Cool. I kind of really want that. But there's like nothing I'd want to get rid of except for the equilibrium might be good, but it's going to reduce the effectiveness of the Curse Eater's mask. The Vampire's Fangs I kind of want to get rid of. The shawl, maybe. The buzzsaw shield on a whip? No, well it's the same, that's not the original game, but yes. It's the same IP or whatever. I'm surprised anybody remembers PS2 Rygar. I thought it... Didn't it suck? Wasn't it awful? I was talking about NES Rygar, which everybody also hated, but I kind of liked. It had the most, like, love it or hate it music. Rygar was pretty rough. It was God of War-esque, yeah. Oh god, just let me out. Man, the evasions are real right now. I do so much damage it doesn't matter, but holy crap. That's that top thing that I don't remember what it does. Let me get rid of this real quick. This, I think, makes you dash faster or something? Increases the activation speed. Yeah, I can't use this versus council members. What's my damage going to be with the mask? 15. Ah, it's a shame I can't use it. Whoop. I need to get rid of the top. It says I can't. I can't... Can I not drop the cursed ones? Well, we're boned. I'm super boned. There's no way out of this. I just blew the run right here. Can I drop any other cursed stuff? No, I can't. That's the whole point. Okay. We're in for dying. Well, I did it to myself. Why was I dumb enough to pick that? This makes fighting council members impossible. Especially Shu. Shu is so hard to dodge. And he's doing like nothing to me though. I can like face tank him in this raid. I don't want to, but I could. Yeah. High evade and I take like no damage from him. This kind of works out. Now I have no chance against Shura, but well, I might. I might. Not drinking enough water. I might have it just because he's not going to touch me. Yeah. I might just dunk him like this. If I can get close enough to him. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of just automatically hit him at this rate. Yeah, this is kind of disgusting. I didn't even have to aim at him. I literally can tank him at this point. This is not even fair. That's disgusting. Oh my god. That's not even fair. Whew. Okay, we're definitely getting a video of this, and I'm gonna write down what we have. The homing fireballs are so good. What are they called? Homing flares. Because you don't have to chase him. Because he'll start dashing away once he's once the 6 attack goes out. You can say hi to everybody. I want to eat that cookie box. That's the relic I want. Oh yeah, I got the mirror too. The top slows you down, but increases the speed, or kind of come out faster, so it's harder to get interrupted and stuff. This is a pretty good set. Especially because I got so many sources of defense, so many sources of damage. I got at least 2 sources of evasion. Well, the top, being slowed down by the top is so awful that it's only worth it if you have a tanky build to start, and I just lucked out. Hey, they even put Shu here. That's cool. Alright. Alright, this will be the first one I get on Switch. Alright, Shu, what do you got? Breathtaking performance. Any doubts of your skill have been completely scattered to the wind. Already talked to everybody else. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure there's some extra stuff that you unlock later on. Now that I've done this post-update. But I guess I gotta continue from here. Let's see what we got. I'll let the credits play out. Haven't seen this in a while. Not since, like a long time ago on PC. I'm a really big fan of a lot of those sort of like set it and forget it kind of spell combinations. Anything that basically will just do its own thing once it's fired. The agents are good. The homing flares are good. I haven't found an arcana I really like for that. Basic one for that. Not yet. Alright. Never occurred to me that the cursed relics have a like a reddish background like that. Yeah. Excuse me, are you okay? Oh yeah, because you shattered the glass on this thing. We're not sure what happened, but this section is closed for cleaning. Don't worry, some of these old artifacts still have a lot of magic in them, and these things happen from time to time. The rest of the exhibit is still open, so please feel free to continue your trip. So the cool thing about the ending for this game, whenever you do become the Wizard of Legend, and they even show you your completion time over here, but they show all the gear that you were using. The Cloak of Legend, the Relic of Legend. So this is the one I picked at the start. Your initial set of Arcana, the Arcana favor of the Wizard of Legend. So this is what you started with. Welcome to the Wizard of Legend exhibit. The Wizard of Legend was the first wizard ever to have successfully completed the Chaos Trials. However, we have no records following their completion of the trials. It's almost as if they just disappeared. They did. I wonder if there was some special reason for choosing these Arcana. Maybe, but it looks like a random hands to me, yeah, Magical beings that were in attendance at the Chaos Trials. So I believe these were all the ones that you had encountered during your visit. Yeah. And these are, I think, some of the additional ones you picked up. These are some of the Arcana that were used by the Wizard of Legend in the trials. Mastering Arcana on the fly was one of the traits that made the Wizard of Legend amazing. And here's all of your relics, too. Collection of relics found by the Wizard of Legend in the Trials. Wonder how many relics wizards normally had in Trials. Each relic may have been unique, but there sure were a lot of them. Each of these are a reference to the Chaos Arcana. I feel like there was a deeper meaning to the existence of these pieces. Almost like a piece of history was lost here. Trying to think of what else they had pointed out. What else they have there. I think these are the ones you've interacted with. Pretty confident. Because there's more that you could have hit up. So whenever you finish the game and go back, it'll show, you know, a different set of stuff. So I think that's kind of cool. And in the background, you've got Shu and Freya and Zeal and Atlas and the wizard. Wow, the ventilation in this museum is great. They've got some great fans. So this guy in particular, supposedly was supposed to be a reference to Shu. But that was never really confirmed. Before Shu was released. And he's got, like, lightning kids with him. Maybe a descendant of Shu. Alright. I like how they hint that. Maybe they'll have another exhibit on some of those. Because you'll go back and they'll redo the exhibits.